Number 1. Answer should be 25. Next one. Answer to the last one was 12. Warm up number 3. Number 4. Right. Answer should be 4. Last one. Answer is 20. Pick a number from 1 to 10. Winning number is 2. Bring the homework up here. Bring up 1 through 3. If you have all 3 of these, it's 3 million. 4 through 6. If you have 3 of them, come up here and get 3 million. Bring up 7 through 9. If you have 3 of them. 10 through 12. 10 through 12. If you have 3 of them, come and get it. 13 through 15. If you have 3 of these, get 3 million. Any questions about the homework problems? The objective today is still solving quadratic equations by factoring, and the learning target is to review for the test all the cases for tomorrow. And we'll go straight to the practice problems. Give this one a try and drop it off. X minus 7, x minus 4 is the factorization, and it goes to a 7 or 4 for the answer. Right here, you have to have 2 numbers that multiply to get a positive, but they add to get a negative. The only combination is minus minus for your factors. For the bonus problem, you should have the following. X minus 8, x minus 5. Of course, that translates into a positive 8 or positive 5 for the answer. Another bonus. You should have x minus 7 and x minus 8 equals 0. So that translates into a 7 or an 8. On this one, the 2 numbers that multiply to get a positive 24 but add to get a negative 14 are negative 12 and negative 2. If you solve this one equal to 0, it will be a positive 12, or this one will come out to be equal to a positive 2. Those 2 numbers will be plus 9 and plus 2. Of course, when you set each equal to 0, you'll have your answer, which in this case is a negative 9, or in this case it will be a negative 2. This should be x minus 3 and x minus 8. Of course, if you set each equal to 0, you end up with 3 or positive 8. Practice problem number 3. On the practice problem, how about x plus 11 and then x minus 12? 11 and 12 will give us 132, but the sign combination has to be a plus 11 so that when you take away 12, you end up with a negative 1 here. And then, of course, you go back and set them equal to 0. This one gives you a negative 11, or when this one is set equal to 0, you get a positive 12. That should be x minus 7, x minus 6 for your factorization. Of course, if you set this one equal to 0, you get a 7, or this one equal to 0, you end up with a 6. Another bonus. Answer for this one should be negative 3 or negative 8. Another practice. This one you need two numbers that multiply to get 16 but add to get a negative 10. So that would be x plus, or not x plus, that should be x minus, which I can't erase when the video is going, x minus 8 and x minus 2. So that would give you x minus 8 equals 0, which comes out to be 8, or x minus 2 equals 0, x equals 2. Answer is negative 12 or negative 4. Everybody had that. Another bonus problem. On the bonus, that should be x plus 6, x minus 7. The reason is 6 minus 7 is negative 1. That's what makes that work. So x plus 6 equals 0. That would give me a negative 6. Or x minus 7 equals 0. That gives me a positive 7. Number 5. Well, you need two numbers here that multiply to get negative 24, but they add to get a negative 2. That would be x plus 4 and x minus 6. 4 plus a negative 6 would give me the negative 2. And then solve those down to get a negative 4 or a positive 6. On the bonus problem, it should be x minus 6, x minus 8, and solve that down to be 6 or 8. Number 6. Alright, we need two numbers that multiply to get a negative 27 but add to get a positive 6. That should be positive 9, negative 3. Of course, that solves down to negative 9 or positive 3. This one should have been x plus 8 and x minus 10, which would give you negative 8 or 10.